Hey everyone, Crow here. So we're doing something a little bit differently for Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty, and its accompanying top 10. We here at COA are a collective, and we want to make sure our voices are heard, not just through one person, but as ourselves. That can get a little hard to do when all of our members are adults, dealing with adult things and adult jobs, none of which is this channel, sadly. So even though we had a script drafted up and our collective top 10s picked out, we're shelving it. For now. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a follow-up video that goes more in depth, but expect some cool hive mind levels of content when New Capenna comes out. Now, what do we do about today's video? Oh! Hey Bones, nice to see you drop by.
Hey Crow, great to see you too. I got an idea for the video.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
I'm listening.
Quick disclaimer, I'm predominantly an EDH player with some limited sprinkled in for flavor, so my choices are skewed in that direction. Also, I tried to pick a card to represent each keyword or theme presented in Neon Dynasty to highlight what the set has to offer. With that out of the way, on to an honorable mention, Greasefang Okiba Boss. A light bike riding cyberpunk rat was definitely not on my Kamigawa bingo card, nor did I expect it to be the best recursive Orza vehicle commander, but here we are. Not only will Greasefang keep the trains on time with their ability, but at 3 mana and 4 power, they can crew all but 4 currently printed vehicles, turning your opponents into roadkill, even if they try and slash your tires. Number 10, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Reflections of Kikijiki. This saga not only makes a great addition to my Obeka commander deck, but in general, kind of just does it all. It makes a 2/2 body that generates mana in the form of treasure on attack, draws you cards, and then gives you a fixed Kikijiki, all wrapped up in a great homage to the lore of this tricksy little goblin. Number 9, the Reality Chip. This slot was almost awarded to the Lion Sash, but the equipment jellyfish stole the show from the white scavenging ooze cat. Y'all remember Future Sight? The card, not the set? How would you like to do that, but not give away the information to your opponents, barring you have a creature you can suit up with this legendary artifact creature? Because I know, I love keeping my instant speed interactions secret and safe on top of my deck. Number 8, Kodama of the West Tree. We now have a Kodama for all the cardinal directions, and I have to say, the West Tree does not mess around. Giving your modified creatures trample to get them in for damage, and then having a built-in payoff for that damage in the form of ramp means you're going to snowball out of control so long as you have some counters, auras, or equipments to throw around. Number 7, Nashi Moon Sage's Scion. Adopted by the Planeswalker Tamio, this Nezumi has grown into quite the little ninja, skilled in the art of ninjutsu. Thanks to that, you're almost always guaranteed at least one use of his amazing ability to exile cards off the top of your opponent's deck. But it doesn't stop there. Do you like one of those exiled cards? Pay some life and cast one of them, no mana required. I love this ability of trading life to cast spells. It fits black to a T. Number 6, Shigeki Jukai Visionary. Well, it looks like I need to find yet another slot in my Muldrotha deck. The value this legendary enchantment creature snake druid can generate on its own is remarkable. Return it to your hand to dig for some lands while filling your graveyard, then pitch it to bring back the best cards or save key pieces from graveyard hate. Combine that with Muldrotha's ability to pull it out of your graveyard as your enchantment or creature per turn, and you're set up for a lovely little value loop. Number 5, the Ukiyo-e Basics. Wow, Bones fit an entire extra 10 cards into his top 10? Yeah, and it won't be the last. I mean, come on, they're all stunning. A tribute to the original Kamigawa juxtaposed by the current modernized world we're reintroduced to in Neon Dynasty. A+, gold stars all around. Number 4, Jin-Gitaxias Progress Tyrant. Spoilers, Phyrexians have invaded Kamigawa, and the Blue Praetor Jin-Gitaxias has come personally to carry out the work of the Great Synthesis. This monstrous 7-mana 5/5 copies your first instant, sorcery, or artifact spell each turn while countering your opponents. What? If you can summon and protect this Phyrexian, your foes will surely become sorry. Number 3, the 5 new Spirit Dragons. Told you that wouldn't have been the last time I bent the rules of a top 10. The old Kamigawa dragons are iconic, fan favorites of Commander players and those nostalgic of the old sets. So this new generation had a tough act to follow, but they knocked it out of the park. Junjie the Midnight Sky is my favorite of the 5, surprising no one, given that it's a reanimate staple to a 5/5 flying menace dragon for 5 mana. But every single one of these dragons is a competitively costed flying plus other keyword beat stick that gives you the choice of what flavor or value you want to get out of them when they finally get answered. They are all destined to make waves somewhere. Number 2, the 5 legendary channeling lands. Okay, last cheat slot, but have you seen these lands? All do something impactful in the game. Sorry, Red, yours is probably the weakest of the bunch, but still good, turning your land into 2 bodies. Nganjo gives you a combat trick, Takanuma fuels reanimator strategies, or just helps you dig for answers. But my favorites are Odawara bouncing any non-land and Boseiju destroying a non-basic land, artifact, or enchantment. These are, in my opinion, the cream of the crop. Oh, and did I mention these effects are uncounterable apart from stifle effects? Yeah, don't be surprised to see these lands showing up in about every format they're legal in going forward. So what takes the number 1 spot? Could have been anything else other than Tamiyo Completed Sage. The lore, the art, new keyword, it's all here. The shock that this caused the Magic community when the story was released is probably what WotC was hoping for with War of the Spark. This card is not only rocking great control abilities, but also the new completed keyword that seems to be trying to fix the broken nature of Phyrexian mana, and hints that Tamiyo won't be the last to be completed. And don't get me started on the fact that this has an alternate art and Phyrexian language version. All in all, an amazing card that both wraps up and starts a great story. So those were my top 10 cards from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Did I miss your favorite? Let me know in the ether down below. Oh, but while I have your attention, Children of Alara is actually doing a charity event this Friday and Saturday, February 18th and 19th. All proceeds are helping Trans Lifeline, a charity we as a group wholeheartedly support in their mission. If you want some in-depth info about what's going to be going on during the event, including what prizes are going to be given away, check out our Twitter or Twitch channel, which is where the event is going to be happening anyway. Even if you can't donate, feel free to stop by, say hi, watch some magic, and, I don't know, just hang out with some cool people. Links to get you where you need to go in the ether down below.